Welcome back. Game number 3, day number 2 of the Junior Women's Hockey League Championship Weekend playoffs. Featuring the Ottawa Lady 67's and the Boston Shamrocks. Of course, Ottawa won Game 1 in this mini-series by a score of 9-0. We'll see what happens here today. Amanda Benoit-Warwick, head coach of the Ridley College Tigers, and Celeste Doucette, the assistant coach, very excited. Shook my hand and a fist pump from Celeste. Ridley College Tigers defeated the Pacific Steelers by a score of 2-0 via the shootout. So exciting game here. Playoff format, that's the first time we've had to see it this weekend, is basically a mini Game 3. And that mini game is indeed mini. 5-minute full overtime period, settled by a 3-person shootout. And Ridley came out on top. Earlier in the day, as Ottawa goes in the rush right away, earlier in the day, Balmoral Hall moved on despite a tie game in Game 2 against the Washington Pride. So on the championship side of the U19, Balmoral Hall and Ridley have moved on. Ottawa in the driver's seat here. Naha, of course, with a bye right to the semifinals. Ottawa finished second and Boston 7th in the U19 division. Goaltenders again for Ottawa. Lauren Griffin back between the pipes, and the very busy Bryn White for Boston. Off the pads, early chance for Boston. Puck did not find the net though. Appears the moorings might be off on the Ottawa net, we'll see. Yeah, a little bit off as Lauren Griffin will correct that. First rush for Ottawa. Backhand stopped by White. This is the third game, U16 games taking place at Gateway in Stony Creek. Viewers tuning in from Boston or Ottawa. We are in St. Catharines, heart of the wine region of Niagara. And thank you for the comments. We had a father from Ridley say his father was in Florida listening and watching the game. Appreciate the feedback on the JWHL Hockey Network. And thank you to the staff here at Ridley and the staff with the JWHL for asking me to be a part of this fantastic showcase of women's hockey here in Niagara. 67's with the pressure. Early first period action, no score between Boston and Ottawa. Boucher bumped off the puck behind the net for Ottawa. To the point. Boucher again now for the Lady 67's. Wheels. Circles through the Boston zone. Behind the net. Out front, no one there. Kept in. 67 shot blocked. And a chance here for Boston. Chance again for the Shamrocks. And Griffin got a piece of that. Boston with a great chance there. And another shot by the Shamrocks. Glove down by Griffin. Draw to the right of Lauren Griffin here. Won by the Shamrocks. Quickly out by the Lady 67's. Back in though. Leah Young on the left side. That's Rebecca Aid. Alyssa Nolan now. Alyssa Nolan, puck in the corner. Find someone in the slot there. Shot, stayed by White. Rebound, another stop. Shamrocks with the opportunity to clear, and they will. But only briefly. Ottawa will continue to mount the pressure. Looking short side, misses. Kept in at the blue line. Cole Flack tries to clear for Boston. Now it's Savannah Willard. Willard behind the goal. Willard up through the defensive zone. Down the middle. Back into the Boston zone now. Molly Grabe. Couldn't find her intended. Forward to pass to in the offensive end as Boston regroups. Backhand, blockered aside by Griffin. Shamrocks with some nice puck movement now. Shots deflected high. Molly Grabe off the boards. Leaves it for Juliana Parks. They call her JJ. That was Ella Watson. Couldn't handle the pass in the offensive end. Cross ice. Back here, a chance again. Boston seems to be pressuring Lady 67's. A little bit more of a offensive push. Forecheck for Boston today. Lost game 1, 9-0. 67's. One-timer. 5-hole. And that counts. Hannah Thompson opens the scoring. 5 goals or more. It's run time, but Ottawa gets on the board. And one of the players that wears the C for Ottawa, Hannah Thompson, scores for the Lady 67's. Shots 4-2 for Ottawa right now, 5 minutes into the opening period. Chance again, breakaway, mishandled briefly, and Bryn White will cover that up. Most of the Boston Shamrock players, actually, good diverse range of Virginia, Colorado, Massachusetts, Florida, California. We've got Maine in there, Arizona, New Jersey. So players from all over the United States on the Shamrocks roster. The 67's continue to apply pressure here early on, enjoying that 1-0 lead. Boucher, backhand, stopped by White. Naomi Boucher, Ottawa native, daughter of former NHL bench boss Guy Boucher, who's been in attendance all weekend, was also at the JWHL banquet last night. Heart of Niagara Hotels is the home base for all the teams here. And the Nitsopoulos family, been around the area in St. Catharines for a very, very long time. Treated all the girls to a great meal, great night. Awards were handed out. First team All-Stars. Commitments were announced. Second team All-Stars. Player of the Year awards. Boucher again. Tried to break in off the face-off. It's Georgia Spear to start the play into the Boston bench. The referee's still debating where the last face-off should be. Just like with the players on the ice, good for the referees to communicate with each other. Ottawa on the rush again. That's your goal scorer, Hannah Thompson. And her line on the ice for the Lady 67's right now. Swept ahead by Nolan into the offensive end. No one there as Ella Watson went cross crease. Quickly broken up by Alyssa Nolan. Down the right side now. Into the zone, it's Natalia Eder. I mentioned diverse range of players from across the United States of America. Well, how about Natalia Eder from Switzerland for the Boston Shamrocks? Injury here with 67's player. We'll see who that is. That was Leah Young. We'll see if that's just a stinger or if she is indeed sidelined for the rest of the game. Now, this game does not mean much for the Lady 67's, obviously, if they can hang on. They won game one by a score of 9-0. Picked up defensive zone, Reagan Garreau. Garreau to the right side. Back over to the left wing, and Molly Grabe. Grabe dumps it around the corner. Kept in by Peyton Carl for Ottawa. Back and forth behind the net as the Lady 67's try to cycle this puck. Grabe again behind the goal. Up to the right side. Shot blocked. Around the far side now. Dumped into the corner. Garreau from the point, deflected just wide of the mark as Bryn White was going the other way in the Boston goal. Lots of pressure. That will be icing on the Boston Shamrocks. 11:27 left on the clock in the opening period. 1-0 Lady 67's. Face off to the right of Bryn White. Kept in by the goal scorer so far today, Hannah Thompson. Into the zone. Shamrocks will attempt to get something going. Space here for the Lady 67's. Brittany Yamin. Loses the handle, but at the side of the net, Bryn White will cover that. Great night, great weekend last night. Of course, day one of the JWHL Championship weekend playoffs. Culminating here in early March in the Niagara region, St. Catharines, Ontario, just on the outskirts of the downtown here, Ridley College. Been around since 1889. 2 shots there by the Lady 67's. Both stopped and then covered by the aforementioned very busy Bryn White. Boucher loses that draw as Boston attempts to clear, and they do. The second place in the regular season coming to this weekend, Ottawa Lady 67's, and the 7th place, Boston Shamrocks. It seems like there was more scouts on day one, and maybe they'll come for day 3, but a number of NCAA and U Sports scouts here. Exactly 10 minutes, or exactly at the halfway mark of the first period. 1-0 Lady 67's. Hannah Taylor on the draw, wins that clearly. Back to the point. Garreau goes cross side. Looks like White got a piece of that deflected shot for the point. Garreau can't keep it in. Hard on the puck now. Here's Carrie Lafferty for the Shamrocks. Other side. Raquel Aid. Pinch again. See the Shamrocks trying a little bit more aggression today to withstand that Lady 67's presence. Nicole Flack now. Nice move. Flack. Nice try for Boston. Kept in again now. Aid on the puck. Aid and Kaya Rodriguez. Rodriguez battles down low for the Shamrocks. Nice forecheck by the Shamrocks forward. Kept in again now. Most sustained pressure by Boston. Still kept in. Chance in the slot. Katie Flynn now. They know with a name like Flynn. Another Massachusetts native. Shot wide of the mark by Ella Watson for Ottawa. Out front. Shot, rebound, cleared away by Boston. Up the left side now. Katie Flynn dumps it in. Wholesale change for the Shamrocks. Grape through center ice. Soft dump. Into the corner now, it's Brittany Yameen. She's stripped of the puck by Savannah Willard. Willard loses the handle. Taylor looking top shelf, or make that Thompson looking top shelf for a second of the game, but she shoots wide. Quick shot, stopped by White. Nolan now, Melissa Nolan steps back, broken up by Boston. Jocelyn Udanish. Dumped in. Boston. Almost a chance there for the aforementioned Udanish. 3-on-1, Lady 67's. Melanie Drost. Drost out front, broken up, rebound. Boucher. Rebound thrown across the crease. And the 67's, despite sustained pressure, only have that one thus far. Shots are 11-2 now. Lady 67's. Play on the Boston bench. We'll see what happened. Bit of debate on the changes. I think there's going to be a change right off the draw here. Yep, indeed, for the Shamrocks. Boucher out front. Nice move, and what a save. Whistle went. Face-off, no goal. Huge. Left pad save by Bryn White. The Shamrock fans appreciate that. Claire Sedgwick, despite that long reach, could not find the back of the net, at least on her first attempt. Whistle went, so no goal. Kept in by the Lady 67's. And back into the Boston zone now. Boucher. Garreau. Shot, stop, rebound. Potted home by Naomi Boucher. Garreau with the original shot. Boucher with the goal. Boucher, of course, with the hat trick yesterday. So that's her fourth goal in 2 games here against the Boston Shamrocks. 2-0, 6:10 left in the first period. Shots now 14-2 for Ottawa. Behind the goal now. Shamrocks with the puck. Danish was looking cross ice. Kept in by Boston. Chance now. Top shelf. The Boston faithful loves it. Carey Lafferty on the nice feed. Shamrocks excited for that one. Lafferty puts Boston on the board. And easily the loudest cheer and crowd for Boston. And that cheer continues. 2-1 now, 5:41. Good to see the Shamrocks on the board here. Effort's been there. And Bryn White stood tall, facing numerous shots. Speaking that, another puck on goal for Ottawa. So 9-0 was the final in game one for Ottawa. 2-1 now. 5:34 left in the opening stanza here. Down low in the corner. 67's with the puck. Molly Grabe. Lafferty has the Shamrocks on the board. But it's 2-1 Ottawa with the strength of a Hannah Thompson and Naomi Boucher goal. Play along the boards here, Ottawa end. Quickly cleared at center ice. Time now for Nicole Flack to set things up. Flack to Natalia Eder, the Swiss native, playing right wing for Boston on this Saturday afternoon. Along the left side now. That'll be smothered by Bryn White. Action will continue throughout the day and the night here at Ridley Arena. Again, all U19 games here, U16 games at what is called the Gateway Arena on the Grimsby Stony Creek border. Approximately 30 minutes here from Ridley College. 67's keep things in. Alyssa Nolan. Up the left side now. Jocelyn Hudanish still with the puck. Strip dangerous play in front by Hannah Thompson. 2-on-1 now for the Lady 67's. Puck drag stopped. Nice defensive play by Cordelia Campbell. And a penalty. Tripping is the call. So, Shamrocks with a power play here late in the first period. Willard, Latour, and Brooklyn Calander are your forwards for Boston. On the point, Nicole Flack and Natalia Eder. So Eder playing the point in the power play, playing the wing during 5-on-5 play. Eder with the puck now to Flack. Flack looks in, deflected wide. Latour Eder with a shot. Nice try in the redirect in front by Brooklyn Calander. Eder knocks it down. Blocked in. Udanish. Back to the point. Big shot. Haley Gillespie. Good sustained pressure on the Shamrocks power play. Down low in the corner now. Raquel Aid. Back to Gillespie. Gillespie looks for an opening. Shoots wide. Covered up by Ottawa netminder Lauren Griffin. Boston with over a minute of offensive zone time on that power play. 2:23 left, first period. 2-1, Lady 67's. Boston continues on the power play here as the Shamrocks coaching staff decides on what personnel they want here to continue this power play. Boston wins the draw. Nicole Flack in the puck race. Comes up with it. Nicole Flack, a commit to Utica College. Melanie Drost now, shorthanded. Melanie Drost. That puck bounces in. I don't know if Drost will be credited with it or not, but that is a shorthanded marker. And it's 3-1 Ottawa. Off the blocker of Bryn White and into the goal. And Drost is leading the train to the bench. So she will be credited with that goal. I know some scouts in attendance here yesterday from U Sports NCAA. We're here to see one Melanie Drost. Great regular season, 15 goals, 10 helpers in 18 games played. So an impressive regular season for Drost. Boston again tries to stay in this game, keep things close. Up the left side now. Katie Flynn. Back to the point, leaves it for Eder. Back to Flynn in the corner. Down low now. Kaya Rodriguez. She's tripped up, no call. Kept in by Flack. Flack goes in the corner. Rodriguez, player open in front. There it is. Oh, and short side. Beautiful chance for Udanish. On the breakout now. Lady 67's. Claire Sedgwick. She stopped. Left side now. Kari Lafferty has that goal for Boston. Around the boards. Kept in by Haley Maudlin. Battle along the boards. Final minute of the first period. Off the boards and just out. Shamrocks will try to regroup. They'll clear the zone. Back in. Griffin. They'll leave it for Alessa Nolan. High off the glass. White will cover that up. Dangerous play as very briefly Rebecca Aid lost her footing there for Boston. So face off to the right of Bryn White. 67's will look to add to their 3-1 lead here. 22.6 seconds left in the first period. Ottawa moves it around. Broken up down low now. 10 seconds left, first period. Into the Ottawa zone. Around the back of the net. Hannah Thompson, who opened the scoring for Ottawa, tries to clear. Kept in by the Shamrocks, but that'll do it for the first period. Shots on goal in the first period by Ottawa 17, by Boston 3. It's 3-1, Lady 67's after 1. You're watching the Junior Women's Hockey League Championship Weekend, live from Ridley College in St. Catharines, Ontario. Welcome back to JWHL playoff action. Day 2 here. Quarterfinal, semifinal action later. In the U19, under 19 division, it's the Ottawa Lady 67's and the Boston Shamrocks. Ottawa on top 3-1 here. Second period just underway. 67's won game 1 yesterday by a score of 9-0. Up the middle, broken up by the Shamrocks. Willard now into the zone. Kept in by Boston into the corner. That's Haley Maudlin. Maudlin at the point. Broken up. Nice play again. That was Rebecca Aid back into the Ottawa zone. Much better, despite the score, performance by the Shamrocks thus far today. Just smarter, a little bit more aggressive defensively. Play broken up at the blue line, but kept in by the Lady 67's. High. Chance here for Boston again. Brooklyn Calander. Shot and save by Griffin for Ottawa. White decided to hesitate there, and luckily no harm done, but it was a close play. Back out again. Raquel Aid on the forecheck. Haley McDonald off the glass and out. Icing called. Close play because Claire Sedgwick was looming at the Boston blue line. 2 minutes and 6 seconds into the middle stanza. The home side Ottawa Lady 67's over the Boston Shamrocks right now by a score of 3-1. Up the left side now for Ottawa. Kept in now. Chance down low. Rodriguez breaks that up. Penalty call here. Boston penalty call to number 3, Nicole Flack. Holding on the call. So Ottawa gets a chance on the power play. Face off to the right of Bryn White. 67's forwards discuss what they're going to do in the setup here off the offensive zone face-off. Won by Thompson. Back to the point here now. Cross ice. Shot. Stopped. Extra hack there, and Bryn White did not like that. We'll see if there's a call. There might be a call. Yes, there is. Slashing. Jenna Churchill. So 4-on-4 hockey now. That power play is quickly over. Tough call from down low. Ottawa trying to stay aggressive in this game. Face off down the far end now. Four on four, a little bit of more ice here now. Left side had Galander in the middle. The Shamrocks did, but not spotted. Brittany Yamin keeps it in. Side of the net. We're over. Behind the net now for Boston. Ellen Gillespie tries to clear, but kept in by Ottawa. Naomi Boucher now. Cross ice. Shot on goal, blocked in front. That was Georgia Spear with the big shot for the point. Kept in by Spear again. 67's have a big defense core. Spear. Stolen. Shot stopped. Rebound. Still loose. Into the offensive end now. Sedgwick. She's taken down. No play. No call on the play. Sedgwick hurt here along the boards. Sedgwick will get up on her own power. Good to see. Close play along the boards as the referees discuss and say, did you see anything? No call. So interesting to see as the refs and linesmen call it. Four-on-four hockey. Early second period. Lady 67's on top by a score of 3-1. The Ottawa coaching staff asked about the penalty, and warning from the other official in attendance as well. Drost to the right side. Garreau. Garreau looks, shot, almost beat her. Bryn White got a piece of that. There'll be a brief power play here now for Boston. Boston tries to keep it in. Shamrocks. Back to the point now. Callander. Chance now, just out of the penalty box. Poke check, and then covered by Bryn White. So that was Jamie Aspro-Potomedes with the breakaway. Face off here for the Lady 67's. Brittany Yameen will take it. Jenna Churchill comes off the Ottawa bench. Left wing now for the Lady 67's. Buzzing with this 3-1 lead. 5 minutes into the second period. Point shot now. Young. Blocked by her own player in front. Leah Young keeps it in for Ottawa. Chance again now. Yameen, stand-up save by Bryn White. .67's as expected. With the majority of offensive zone pressure. Dumped down, icing waved off. Etter goes to the point, looks for Gillespie. Cross ice to Flack, Flack shot, nowhere near the goal. Gillespie for the right side now. into the Ottawa zone. Still with the puck. Chance for the Shamrocks again. Shot. Nice save, Lauren Griffin. Boston keeping this much closer than yesterday's 9-0 defeat at the hands of these same Lady 67's. Shot blocked. Play down low in the corner. Boston tries to maintain that light shot, stopped by Griffin. Shots are even this period though, 7 minutes in now, 4 apiece. 21-7 overall. Chance again for the Lady 67's. No penalty call. Ottawa maintains possession. Shot just wide of the mark. That was Ella Watson. Kept in by the 67's again. Puck to the top now. Georgia Spear. Cross ice to Peyton Carl. Shot blocked by Kaya Rodriguez, who clears the zone for the Shamrocks. Carl to Spear. To the left side now, Claire Sedgwick. For Ottawa, loses that battle to Rebecca Aid. Dumped in by Dross, deflected shot, puck loose. Nice move down low as Boston clears their zone. Kaya Rodriguez dumps it in, will change for Boston. Up, Dross now. Dross has got Sedgwick coming down. Dross keeps the puck herself. Dross from in close with the defender all over. Forehand, backhand, top shelf. You talk about raising the puck very quickly. And that's why scouts were discussing Melanie Drost yesterday. So Drost has got 2 goals on the game. And Ottawa has that 4-1 lead now with 11:59 left. Apparently a warning for one of the fans here. Not sure what the message was from the referees. Chance again for Boston. Nice save. Nice pad save by Lauren Griffin, staying sharp in this game. Icing called. Face-off will be to the right of Lauren Griffin. Puck's outside now. Brittany Yamin, cross ice. In close, couldn't pull the handle, and that was Aspro-Potamides. Boston now. Chance again, nice defensive play by the 67's and Leah Young. Helen Gillespie at center ice for Boston, pressured by Aspro-Potamides. Penalty called on Aspro-Potamides, high sticking. Referees on this side of the rink speaking with one of the Ridley officials. Not sure what the issue is. Might be a rivet in the ice. Saying it's got to be repaired, so we'll see what happens. I'm sure that'll happen during the resurfacing of the second intermission. Boston out shooting Ottawa now this period by a total of 6-5, but it's the Lady 67's on top. 4-1. Shot for the point. Stopped. Rebound not there. Shamrocks on the power play. Short-handed chance now for the Lady 67's. Ella Watson. Watson keeps it. Jenna Churchill and Watson, two big penalty killers on the ice for Ottawa. Watson again with Churchill. 2-on-1, short-handed. 67's. Churchill keeps. Shot into the netting, out of play. Exactly 1 minute left in the Boston power play. 9:59 left in the second period. Shots on goal now 22-10 overall for Ottawa, but Boston with a 7-5 advantage here in the second period. Player hurt for the Shamrocks. Not sure if the gentleman playing the music here in the arena knows that, but a player is down for Boston right now. Coach is on the ice, and I think they're both saying stop the music, and they do. They realize now that a player is hurt. Does not look good for Boston. Can't tell right now what player is down, but she's being helped up by her teammates here. Great to see. Obviously looks like a lower body, leg, knee, ankle injury. Trying to get you the player there. And I believe that's number 17 for Boston, Jocelyn Hudanish. She's committed to Adrian College. Will be looked at on the bench. Face off to the right of Shamrock's netminder Bryn White. Boston still on the power play here for at least another minute. Shamrocks will clear. Back into the zone by Georgia Spear for the Lady 67's. White stops that. Boston tries to set up here, get something going. Kept in though by the Lady 67's. Into the corner now. J.J. Parks. Shamrocks again, that puck is almost stolen. Nicole Flack. Flack into the Ottawa zone along the left side. Still with the puck. Boston tries. Close call from along the boards there. Could have been called, but nothing there. Shamrocks clear, and that'll do it for the Boston power play. Back up now, down low. Melanie Drost, already 2 goals on the day. Fed that out front. Claire Sedgwick with her. Big forward line. Boucher is the other forward on here for Ottawa. Sedgwick, Boucher, Drost buzzing. Shot. Gloved as the whistle blows by Bryn White. Young and Nolan on the point for Ottawa here with Boucher, Sedgwick, and Drost. Boucher behind the net to Drost. Drost looks out front, lots of time, still with the puck. Drost keeps. Played along the boards. Referee finally blows the play dead. Again, if you're just tuning in, Balmoral Hall and Ridley College has moved on in this U19 division in the championship side. Ottawa looking to punch their ticket. And Naha, of course, finishing first overall coming into this weekend, had the bye. So if everything stays the same here, championship side, the 4 teams will be Naha, Ottawa, Ridley, and Balmoral. 67's. Nice save there by Lauren Griffin again. Give Boston credit. As I mentioned earlier this period, playing much better this game than they did in that 9-0 Game 1 loss to these very same Ottawa Lady 67's. Puck up now. Boucher knocked down. Nice play. Boucher keeps. Shot. 5-hole again. Bryn White looked a little confused by that one. But Boucher has her second goal of the game. And the 67's now lead 5-1. Anything 5 goals or greater is straight time. And a nice play right by the red line for Boucher to knock it down, not be called for the high stick, carry it into the Boston zone and deposit it. And it's 5-1 Lady 67's. And they're on the offensive again. Ella Watson along the boards. Pressured, stepped up. Peyton Carl keeps it in. Out front. There it is. Big save. Right off the one-timer. Nice play by Ella Watson. Better save by Bryn White. Same offensive line now for the 67's. That's a bit of a set play because you could see Peyton Carl pinch in off the draw. That draw was supposed to be one forward. Instead now, Shamrocks with a little 3-on-1 rush here. 67's defenders get back. Nicole Flack was clinching. We got a little back and forth. And you can see the play. I believe that was a head contact play. We'll see how many it is. I don't know if it's, looks like 2 minutes now. Four minutes is the call for checking to the head. I believe. We'll see what's going on the scoreboard here. Yeah, it is 4 minutes checking to the head or contact to the head. So a chance here for the 67's to add to that 5-1 lead and get this clock running because anything 5 goals or greater. Off the boards and out. 4-minute power play here. 6:40 left in the second period. Cross ice now with time. Lots of open ice on this right side. Aspro Potamides, nice move. Potamides loses the handle. Aspro Potamides again. Potamides back to the point now. Shot down low. Stopped by White. Ice will be resurfaced here at the end of the second period. Ottawa looking to add one more to see this clock run. Off the draw, Hannah Thompson, she opened the scoring for Ottawa today. Back to Spear at the point. Shot is directed or redirected wide. Peyton Carl. Carl behind the goal now. Back up top to Georgia Spear. Lady 67's kick it in, keep it in. Jenna Churchill, cross ice, shot, stopped by White. 2:40 left on the 4-minute power play for Ottawa, 5:30 left in the second period. 67's with a 5-1 lead. Van Don as Hannah Thompson will regroup in her own zone. Looks to the left side. Churchill tips that one in. Behind the net now for Boston. Rebecca Aid high off the glass. Kept in by Boucher. Off the bench fast, but that's out of the defensive zone now for the Shamrocks. Boucher now. Boucher. Body contact called on Brittany Yameen for the 67, so 4-on-4, 1:58 left in that Boston penalty, so essentially 4-on-4 here. Draw back down on the offensive zone now, or the Ottawa zone. Won by the Lady 67's. On the breakout. Back in. Brooklyn Calander up on the right side now. Boucher. Drost, she's got 2 goals. Close call there at the blue line. Offside was called though. As both teams make wholesale changes. One more goal here by the Lady 67's means straight time, run time. 5 goals or greater. We'll see if Ottawa can do that before the end of the second period. Boston, though, not going away quietly. Good to see. Sedgwick now. Claire Sedgwick overskates that. In the corner now. Ella Watson back to the point. Shot blocked in front. Wraparound attempt. And Bryn White gets right there. Savannah Willard bodies her opponent. And the Ottawa parents in attendance do not like that. And the referees are acknowledging, you don't see that too often, but they're acknowledging the Ottawa parents. That could be interesting as the game goes on. Up the left side now for Boston. Sydney Vautour, she stopped at the blue line. Dumped in. Sedgwick. Bumped off the puck again. Close play. That's Vautour again. This time down the right side for the Shamrocks. Waits for her line mates to get on after a change. Vautour keeps the puck. High shot. Well wide, well high. Eder for Boston. Nice play at the blue line again by Ottawa. Leaves it for Peyton Carl. Four-on-4 hockey for 10 more seconds. 3 minutes left in the second period. 5-1, Ottawa Lady 67's. Raquel Aid fires that one just wide. Kaya Rodriguez in a puck battle. Also in there for Boston, Brooklyn Calander. Kept in by Eder. The Swiss native dumps that in for the Shamrocks. Around the boards. And out for the Lady 67's. Churchill on the forecheck. Wide of net. That is icing. So back to 5-on-5 hockey. 2:25 left on the clock here in the middle stanza. Shots now 28-11. Including 11-8 in the second period here for the Lady 67's. Music still playing here. The Ottawa Lady 67's notice that. you can tell the referee is looking over there wondering what's going on. Chance here again. Aspropotomides. Oh, short side and misses. Penalty coming up to Boston. Aspropotomides from the goal line. Short side, top shelf on the delayed penalty call. Jamie Aspropotomides makes it 6-1. That gives Ottawa its 5-goal lead. And we'll see if those in the penalty box will know it's straight time now. Clock is running now, as they know. Yep, 5-goal lead means the clock runs. Puck cleared again by Haley Maudlin. Maudlin shot. Snapper goes high over the glove of Lauren Griffin. In goal for the Lady 67's once again. Just over a minute left now. Second period. There will be a flood between the second and third. And if the score remains the same, straight time to start the third period at least. But Boston tries to maintain a little offensive zone pressure. Brittany Yameen. Cross ice broken up by the Shamrocks. Eder looks up, dumped in, and covered by Griffin. Shamrocks, dying seconds here of the middle period. We'll try to get something going. Shot up, broken up. Chance here though for the Lady 67's late in the second period. Cross ice, redirected but wide by Sedgwick for Ottawa. Kept in by the Lady 67's along the boards. Shot from the point. Redirected wide, wraparound. Just almost, and you could see Sedgwick almost find the play there. The score after 40 minutes of play, the Ottawa Lady 67's 6. The Boston Shamrocks 1. Shots on goal in the second period by Ottawa 13 for a two-period total of 30. And by Boston 9 for a two-period total of 12. Third period still to come here. This is U19, under 19 action from the Junior Women's Hockey League Playoff Championship Weekend from Ridley College in St. Catharines, Ontario. that too. Welcome back, Ridley College, St. Catharines, Ontario, site of the 2020 JWHL Junior Women's Hockey League Championships. Straight time here to start the third period as the Ottawa Lady 67's lead the Boston Shamrocks by a score of 6-1. Anything 5 goals or greater means straight time. Penalty coming up here right away to start the third period on Boston as Ottawa moves the puck around. One-timer. Blocker save by Bryn White for the Shamrocks. The clock is stopped right now for some reason. I think the kids just did that naturally. I got to realize it should be straight time. And no one's questioning it, so maybe we'll see what happens here for the third period. But it was straight to end the second. Sedgwick. Down low, stayed by White. Rebound, just wide. Nolan, far side. Backhand, down low. Another chance. Just missed by the Lady 67's. Nolan again. Boucher goes down the corner to Sedgwick. Back to Boucher. Boucher steps in with time. Looks wide. Rebound stopped by White. Cleared by the Shamrocks. Nolan carries it into the Boston zone. Looks to center there. No one there. Barring a major miracle here by the Shamrocks, here is your semifinal setup for the U19 division. Number 1, Naha, who had a bye to the semifinals, will play 5th ranked Balmoral Hall. And the host Ridley College Tigers will play the Ottawa Lady 67's. 67's on the power play with a 5-goal, 6-1 lead. They won game 1 in this 2-game series, if you will, by a score of 9-0. 67's finished second in the regular season heading into this weekend. Ridley third. So the only real upset, but so close in the standings, was Balmoral Hall over Washington Pride. And that game this morning was a 4-4 tie as Washington rallied late, down 4-2 to tie it. But it wasn't enough because Balmoral Hall won game 1 of that series as well. Bryn White steers that puck aside. Shot from the point. White save. Rebound stopped again. 7-0 shots on goal here early in the third period. Face off to the right, or make that left of Bryn White. Stopped at the blue line. Haley McDonald appears to have injured her left hand or finger. She takes her glove off momentarily to check that out. Ottawa clears. We're back to 5-on-5 now. Puck in, steered aside by Griffin. Griffin with 12 saves on 13 shots thus far for the Lady 67's. Haley McDonald will clear for Ottawa. At center ice now. Brittany Yamin. One-timer right into the Boston Shamrocks logo. Big slap shot there from Hannah Thompson. Blocker down again by White. Puck still loose though. Ottawa moves it around nicely. Redirect in front. Flack will try to clear for Boston. Yetter. Leaves it for Callander. Up and out for Ottawa. 5 minutes into the third period. 6-1. The Lady 67's on top of the Shamrocks of Boston. Shots now 39-13. Play along the boards now as the Shamrocks attempt to clear. Kept in though. Naomi Boucher leaves it for Melanie Drost. Drost with 2 goals on the day. Thompson, Boucher with a pair as well for the 67's. Sedgwick down low. Sedgwick around, open there. Upended in front was one of the Ottawa forwards. That was Melanie Drost. Continued play. Another stop by White. Judging by shots right now early in the third period, not out of the realm of possibilities that Ottawa will have 5-0 on Boston netminder Bryn White before the end of this one. They're at 40 now, and they have that 6-1 lead, 13:30 left to play in the third period. Straight time, run time now with that 5-goal lead for the 67's. Boston not giving up though, as they attempt to keep things in. Molly Grabe. Bodies falling everywhere now. Appears one of the Ottawa players might be injured, and that's Molly Grabe, but she gets up slowly but surely in the Boston end and will quickly change. Dumped down, but on net. Naomi Boucher now. Boucher in the corner. Puck battle ensues. Boston comes up with it. Nicole Flack up the ice. Icing called on the Shamrocks as the clock continues to wind down. So semifinal Saturday night. The official will feature number 1 Naha taking on the 5th ranked Balmoral Hall Blazers. The number 2 Ottawa Lady 67's will play the number 3 Ridley College Tigers, the host here on championship weekend of the JWHL Junior Women's Hockey League. Boston breaks out now. Brooklyn Calander. Carrie Lafferty with the lone goal for the Shamrocks. Chance again now. Jenna Churchill down low. Churchill stopped by White. Savannah Willard. As Yetter calls for the puck. The Swiss native. Nice defensive play by Hannah Thompson for the Lady 67's. Penalty call coming up. Body checking is the call. Called on Georgia Spear of Ottawa. Boston, early in the power play, gets an opportunity there. Shamrocks playing hard, despite the score and despite the situation. You gotta like that. Into the zone now. Jocelyn. Danish. Ottawa tries to clear here and will do. Ella Watson. 67's forwards were lurking there in the neutral zone. Offside called. Ten minutes left now, the third period. Hard around the boards. Sedgwick now. Left for Etter. Etter on the left side. Into the Ottawa zone with the puck again now. Natalia Etter. As Reagan Garreau sets up the clearance by Ottawa. Sedgwick in hard on the forecheck. Overskates that puck. Etter very calmly looks for that long stretch pass, broken up. But at center ice now. Raquel Aid tries to break into the Ottawa zone. Aid now. Stopped by Brittany Yameen to the point. Nicole Flack, crass ice now. Haley Maudlin, her shot well off the mark. Flack will keep it in. Back to Maudlin. She'll keep it in again for the Shamrocks. That'll do it for the Boston power play. Back to 5-on-5 right now. Turnover. Aspro Botomedes at center ice. Haley McDonald leaves it for Nolan here on the left side. Nice backhand pass. Shoveled into the zone by Juliana Parks, J.J. Parks. Back out by Boston now. Nolan stops that as the Boston forward overskates the puck. Aspropotomedes, nice move. Aspropotomedes, shot puck loose in the crease area. Still loose, still loose. Goal counts. And we'll see who leads the train as they all debate who got the goal. As they're still debating it. But it looks like Haley McDonald leading the way. Either way, 7-1 now Ottawa. With 7:30 left to play. Straight time here in the third period by the Lady 67's. Back into the Boston zone. Boucher looks down low. Nice puck movement by Melanie Drost. Her shot is stopped. 46 shots on goal now for Ottawa. I said they'd likely hit 50 the way things were going. Slash called on number 81 of Ottawa, Jenna Churchill. Boston back on the power play. Offensive zone face-off to the right of 67 starting goaltender, at least in this game, Lauren Griffin. Tovi Jacobson, some great numbers for the Ottawa Lady 67s, and I'm guessing she'll probably get the start against the Ridley Tigers later tonight here in semifinal action. Shamrocks set up in the neutral zone. Anna Thompson all over her, trying to break things up for Ottawa into the 67's bench. Good job by the penalty box crew. Game time running, but power play clock will stop. Give Boston full time on the PP. Play in front of the bench, penalty called again against the Shamrocks. Things are getting chippy as the frustration sets in here. We'll see what the penalty call is here. Checking to the head is the call. I believe that's a 4-minute penalty automatically, and that'll be Helen Gillespie. Checking to the head was the call. Only 2 minutes. Well, I believe it's 4. Yeah, as they change that. 4 minutes on the clock. Clock has stopped here, though, and the Ottawa Lady 67 parents are saying run the clock. '67 set up here, 4-on-4, lots of ice again. Nolan now. 67's puck, nice play, nice save, nice play, but Bryn White, you gotta admire her play all weekend for the Boston Shamrocks. '67's continue to pile on the pressure. Brittany Yameen. 5 minutes now left in the third period. Puck is cleared. Touched, no icing. Alyssa Nolan gathers things up here for the 67's in their own zone. Nolan mishandled the puck briefly, but regathered. Hannah Thompson now out front. No one there. Power play now for Ottawa to pretty well end this game, and that's shot number 48 on the afternoon for the Ottawa Lady 67's. Quick shot, toe save by White. Good to hear her bench say, way to go, Bryn. Ottawa continues to apply the pressure here. Up 6 goals, 7-1. 3:24 left in the third period. Tripped up, and that'll nullify that power play. '81 Jenna Churchill. She's had a couple of penalties here today. Didn't like that call. Barely touched her, but it was a trip. Frustration for the Lady 67's forward. And as most people are asking, why is the clock stopped? But we know the result. We know what's going to happen. Boston with a chance here. Shamrock save Griffin, rebound, another save, 2 blocker saves, Lauren Griffin. Way to stay sharp, Lady 67's netminder. Again, 4-on-4 hockey. Far side is open. Broken up by Yetter. Dumped down the ice. I think she forgot it's 4-on-4 hockey. Cole flag is up. Offensive zone face-off, 4-on-4 here still, Lady 67's. Boucher down low. Nice move to get out of the corner, but that's blocked by Boston. Shots 49-16 right now, and make that 50 as Bryn White turns aside another Ottawa shot. Ottawa content to cycle. Down low, Nolan at the point. Move the puck around. Dross looks in front. Broken up by the Shamrocks. Into the zone. Icing again. Should be the final face-off in the game. Boucher for Ottawa. And Vautour for Boston. Right back into the Shamrock zone. Less than a minute play now in the third period. Shots 20-4 here in the third period. 50-16 overall for the Ottawa Lady 67's, who lead this game 7-1. And the aggregate in these two-game series is now 16-1. Some positives, though, for the Shamrocks. More aggressive today, and obviously Bryn White stood tall with thus far 43 saves for the Shamrocks. Around the net. Turned over. Aspro-Potamides. Forechecking, Ottawa forechecking. Aspro-Potamides again. Into the zone. Into the neutral zone. Back in. And that will do it. Bryn White will cover it up. Final buzzer sounds. Semifinals are set here at the Junior Women's Hockey League U19 Championship Weekend. You just saw Ottawa defeat the Boston Shamrocks by a score of 7-1. They will meet number 3 Ridley, and it's number 1 Naha taking on Balmoral Hall. All still to come right here on the JWHL Hockey Network. My name is Rod Mahood. Thanks to everyone involved. Thanks to Peter Murray on camera. Thanks to Jim Davey producing today. We'll be back later this afternoon live from Ridley College. Thanks to the staff here at Ridley for asking me to be involved as we continue to grow the game. Over 700 graduates now from the JWHL. Semifinals are next later today right here on the Junior Women's Hockey League Hockey Network.